guys, I'm MJ, and I'm your Atlas to Life. I'm a tarot card reader, but what some of us don't really share, because I'm a psychic medium as well, is like how we actually get the information we get when we read you our tarot cards. And I feel like maybe I don't really give a full definition because I'm embarrassed of how I'm reading the actual message, and I'm afraid of to tell you guys everything. So this is a channeled message, and I'm not sure if I'm even going to use any tarot cards, but it's Halloween night and it's been a really boring night for us. It's actually November 1st now, and I'm having trouble sleeping because I have a message coming through. But I want to tell you that I don't get a lot of words. Some of these tarot card readers, or channelers, they get names and that type of stuff. For me, we're travelers, and we've traveled across the country many times. We've been to all the states except for 4, but back and forth and all around. And so I get pictures of images of places, and that's how I do my channeling. And so I was listening there, to some third eye, opening binaural beats, and it really is the middle of the night, but that's okay. Sorry about my unfinished wall back here. And generally I don't do this because my boyfriend would have a huge problem with me publishing anything like this. He doesn't really like me reading tarot cards anyways, and I don't have a lot of time to do this on my own, but he's actually sleeping in the other room, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I'm getting tonight. Okay, so we have a person, and the first image that I picked up on is the shore. So that whoosh and wow, the waves. Now, I really have to consider this. When I think of the shore, I don't think of somebody wanting to rush away to the water with another person. I get more, I can pick up, I don't hear words, but I can sense they're not sure. So then it moves my imagery into, that in movies, how they sort of panoramically go and they show the trees above, and it's spinning in circles basically. But I picture the color of this candle, this orange in the background, sort of like a summer's day, maybe at sunrise or sunset. It could even be the end of August or something like that. So the image I get and the feelings I feel with that one is that something happened later or in the fall this year, the early fall or the end of summer, where they started to realize some different things. And I get a sense of a freeness, of a oneness. It could almost be people holding hands and sort of rolling around, spinning, and a happiness that it sort of may have brought the person. But then it moves into, train comes up, the image of train. But this reminds me of almost like a public transportation system. On a whim, maybe they went off on and just took a train. Sorry, my doggy came in. He's a Gambo. Lay down, buddy. And I think that's because they were having trouble dealing with acknowledging a connection that they may have had with the other person, with you. But it moves in, and where I go with that one, with my imagery, is the desert. So getting desert vibes big time, and 2 different things there. I think that I feel kind of like a full aloneness, it's offensive to them, they don't want to share. Connections where with another person that close, especially somebody at a distance, it's protruding into their lives and they're saying, I just want to be alone. and mind your own business kind of thing. I'm doing fine where I'm at in my place in the sun, but I get a sense of it makes them feel guilty that they actually do have a connection with you here. And circles back around to okay, because there's fleeting glimpses there of different places. Lay down, Gimbal. Puppy, lay down. It's middle of the night. Good night, little guy. So I caught a glimpse of a cave. I caught a glimpse of like a waterfall. I see green trees there. So we could look at this in many different ways. The message could mean something along the lines of different places they may want to go with you or to take you, or that they've been that reminded them of you. I have a garden and even potentially like tombstones or maybe like commemorative kind of things, plaques even. So wherever that could take you or go mean from this person. I don't know what memories, because the night sky's in this too. I think these are times when they think of you, or when they have all along. But this person's fighting it somehow. And I feel like the end of my real vision takes me back to the shores, to the water. So I think that they are shore and they do know. But there's battle, the rattling that within. So we'll have to see where this takes us, because I am going to do another one of these, and I really do think it's probably centering around the specific people that it does find. But there's some kind of fire and water, for sure. Let me pull just a few of my cards to finish this up. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way because I only have one hand, but sometimes those are the best cards to pull. So it's the first one is the Lovers. Sorry for the reflections here. So it's definitely about love. That's the number 6. Could be life path numbers attached to the two of you. I mean, I never know how many to pull, but I get another 6, and it is success. Wherever, this is leading, it's gonna be. It's another 6, and it's discs materially. Maybe these two people are being held back from the things that can, truly make them happy, or that the people they're with are, cherishing the certain aspects about who they are, or what makes them tick, Yeah, it's definitely tick. That's, I got a whim. Or I think they just have some ideas of, it's creative people. So who they are is somebody who you cherish and adore. And maybe very similar, very artistic or creative individuals. That's 14 though. And there's some kind of shyness or shying away from having shared these things with the person that they're with or that you're with. But it's that temperance and that balance. The universe is balancing this out and aligning these acknowledgments that they're realizing. And that's in order for them to, begin to love themselves, or for you also. I think that the need may be too strong with the Lover's card if you were to be together. And you might let the success, get to your head, even though it's not a full completion. But it's a 6, though, but when it's those discs. So that one, it would be a somewhat balanced card. You're teetering in the middle there. 3, 6, and 9 are the good numbers, really. So that would be a balanced union. So I'm getting bird. It's kind of like a raven, maybe, or something. It's some kind of messenger, because it's sort of floating down, like almost like it has some message in its mouth. And I was thinking like of a big blackbird in the beginning, that it's like pointing out these almost like, untruths, or like the imbalances of the world around us. I'm thinking like the justice, the ironies of life, because then the bird turns to a white and a cleansing. So that would be the balancing of that 14, that art card. That would happen, let's say, if these two people were to get together, then I feel like life purposes would be served, and together they have a lot of potential. I'm going to go ahead and stop there, but be on the lookout for more of these videos. I'll probably try and wake up in the middle of the night when my boyfriend's asleep, so that I can actually fully give you the message without, being listened to and judged or whatever. Because it's just a little out there for, the enlightened or whatever. Bless his soul. We all have different purposes in life and skills. Thank you for watching. I do, regular tarot card readings, and they're $30 a piece. I'm probably going to have some specials going on, just because I feel like I want to serve. I want to give back to the community. But right now, it'll be $30 for, the live, or I like to use instant message and PayPal. And we spend a lot of time and really get to know your situation. You're not going to have questions at the end. I'm going to make sure that everything's pertaining to your life and fully explained. But if you're one of the people that did watch this or find this reading here, I think I can probably do some readings for like half that. Just make sure you mention that you saw this video and that's why you chose to get a reading. And we'll probably keep them to about half an hour instead of an hour. Alright, it's eM3DJ3@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for all your contributions within the collective, and I'm glad to share these messages with you. I'm your person. This is the way I get my real messages. When I channel the other ones, I do it the same way, kind of like behind the camera. But I usually like to just talk like in their voice, and that's too generalized. There's too many different voices, too many different ways of speech. I know that from traveling and just meeting a lot of different people. So hopefully this is a little more helpful for you. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, stay updated, don't miss any of my cool readings. Alright, so much light, so much love, so much peace. Namaste from me, MJ, your Atlas to life. Stay thankful, stay grateful, and we will all be blessed collectively. But most importantly, stay bright, because I love your vibes. I can feel everything changing at the end of this judgment day. It's a beautiful feeling, and it's harsh for us all right now. We're working through this Mercury retrograde and this blue moon energies, but of course the final push is going to push us really hard because it's worth it in the end, what we're going to all experience, as one. You should feel honored for being put to the test right now. It just means that you're a chosen one, you're a chosen soul, and your contribution is more necessary than you even know. Feel blessed and grateful. And like I said before, be thankful. All right, see you guys next time. Thank you for watching again. Namaste. Peace. I'm out.